All right, so welcome everybody to our very first session where we're talking with educator champions. Congratulations, David Hunter from Erickson Elementary being named our first educator distance learning educator champion. David, you created this website, FresnoTK.com. Just want to make sure everybody knows that, FresnoTK.com. And it's a great website, has many different resources. Just tell us a little bit more about the origin of this.
Well, after our first week of shutdown, I was just trying to figure out how I reach my kids because I teach transitional kindergarten and a bunch of 5-year-olds, and we hadn't done any computer learning in class because I focus on hands-on stuff. So I was just trying to figure out what could I do to help reach them. And I started thinking about the idea of just making some videos. And then the website kind of morphed out of that. And then as I came up with the website, I was like, I really think I should, ask my fellow educators, starting with my PLC and then a little bit beyond that, if they want to join, and happily they did. And so we just started collaborating together and building a resource for our young kids.
Yeah, so that's amazing. Again, it's great to see all this collaboration that's taking place. A lot of it behind the scenes, and that's why we want to do this, is to just highlight some of the amazing things that educators are doing. So why don't you give a shout out to some of your colleagues that have helped out with this, and then maybe tell us a little bit more that we could see if we were to go to FresnoTK.com.
Yeah, well, the biggest shout outs I'm going to give is to Scott Merrill, who is a TK teacher DI actually at Ewing Elementary. So he had already had his website going for a while before all this happened in Spanish. Oh, wow. And it was a Spanish resource for his kids. And so as soon as I saw that, I was like, let's link that into our site. So, we're providing both levels here. As a resource. And then immediately I noticed some videos on Facebook from Deborah Burnaby from TK Easterby, my own PLC group of Alice and Catalina at RAL, Chao Yang also at Bernie, and Cindy Piper at Leavenworth, Gloria Simpson at Bernie, and so many others that are just starting to catch on. It's been great just collaborating with everyone and putting this content together. Oh, Christina Magian at Pile as well. So all TK teachers.
All great educators. I know a few of them that you mentioned via social media, and have been able to meet with a few of them in person. So great job, everybody. And can you tell us a little bit more about the content? Like, you obviously developed the site. Tell us a little bit more about what we could find on FresnoTK.com and how you're utilizing it with your students.
Right. So first, I want to give the entire site credit to my 13-year-old daughter, because I actually did not do any of the web work. That was all her. She's a student at Computech and learned how to do it in 7th grade last year. And so we utilized her skills to build the entire site, and I just helped coordinate the content from the other teachers and make content. It's primarily video-based, just because I wanted the kids to do something that was easy to navigate. So even going to the home page or the landing page, you'll notice all the buttons are designed to be easily recognizable shapes they've learned this year. So they can remember, it's like, oh yeah, I go to the triangle and that's where the read alouds are, or I go to the circle and go to the math. Because everything in our classroom is usually visually based. So I wanted the site of the same kind of design. And then the video learning was just important for me, just on one sense to do stuff that was familiar to them already, to give them that sense of place of, security and familiarity. It's like, oh yeah, we've sung along of these songs in class, or we've done that math lesson. I can do this at home now. And then I've tried to do a few videos thinking about what they have access to at home, because obviously, different home situations going on. So I did a math video of where we counted the table legs and the chair legs under the table, thinking that most students will have access to, kitchen table and chairs just to practice our counting kind of thing.
That's great. I love that a lot of thought and effort went into it, from not only the content, but the design as well, the design of the website. David, we really appreciate your time and the effort of not just you, your family, and all the educators that participated in this. Are there any other concluding comments that you would like to make? As again,
sure. I will say that I've been rather pressed already about the reach. So the website will be 3 weeks old on Monday, and already I've got teachers collaborating from different districts around the state that are either sending videos or I've been consulting with to duplicate in their own districts.
Nice.
Because they're also looking for the resources, to help. So.
Yeah, that's amazing. These again, educators stepping up and doing what we always do, right? And that's meeting the needs of our students. So again, thank you so much. Your website, FresnoTK.com, is also linked on the FTA website, FresnoTeachers.org. You could go on there. We updated our distant learning resources, and you'll see the link to FresnoTK.com as well on there. So thank you again for all the work that you've done, and congratulations on being named an educator champion.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.